IAOM District Officer Training, Planning Your District Meeting. One of your district's biggest commitments during the year is hosting a technical conference. In many cases, other districts join your group for this event. Planning and preparation should begin as far in advance as possible. Understanding and knowing all the planning pieces involved will help make it a success. There are many details that can begin well in advance of the event. Determining a location at least 1 year out allows you to begin promoting. As you view the following information, remember that this is a group task. There are officers and other members of your district who can help. Pre-planning means delegation. It might be helpful to review which district officer is in charge of which tasks. You'll coordinate your efforts all through the process, but understanding who does what right from the beginning will help greatly in planning. Approach your planning with a timeline for completion of tasks. This helps you set specific deadlines and stay on track. There are many dominoes involved. Some tasks can't be started until others are completed. You'll want to start as early as possible, but for our purposes, we're going to start planning at 1 year out. You should start earlier if you can and just extend the timetable. Once your leadership team identifies the city where you'd like to meet, you should prepare a request for proposal, or RFP. You will want to send the RFP to the city's Convention and Visitors Bureau, and they will distribute it to the city's appropriate venues. When you receive the hotel's proposals, you are assured an apples-to-apples comparison. Upon reviewing the proposals, you will make a decision as to which hotel to use, based on the aspects most important to your group. Discuss and decide on the various deadlines for your planning. Be sure to establish a budget for your event, and then send a registration form to the IAOM headquarters office. This is the piece IAOM needs to create the online registration form and update the district's webpage. Begin looking for sponsorships and share hotel information with the IAOM office. Are there other activities you'd like to include in the conference? Gather information about any possibilities and finalize with an eye on your budget. Anyone involved in planning a possible golf tournament, a favorite at district conferences, should start their planning now as courses fill up rapidly. When you have about 4 months to go, you'll be glad you did so much of the planning well in advance. Confirm all the sponsors you have lined up. Decide on the speakers you wish to include and collect the information you need from them. Before you hit the 2 months to go date, finish up collecting speaker info. Make sure hotel registration questions are resolved and develop the program for the event. And keep selling those exhibitor tabletops and sponsorships. With just a couple months to go, you should have confirmed all speakers and exhibitors. Registration for the event should be happening, and there may be a few more exhibitors out there who wish to participate. Make sure you are all set for the golf tournament or other activities you have planned. Start working on the program that will be printed. Use the template from the District Leadership Center or update last year's. You are down to a month left and you are on task. Finalize your program so that it can be printed. What other materials need to be printed to hand out? Talk to the hotel about final counts and review the beverage and entertainment orders, BEOs, with them. If there are scripts needed for the technical conference, be sure to have those finalized. Typically, your cutoff date for hotel reservations will be about 30 days from the event start date, but check your contract to be sure. work on any golf details, and keep the registration going. Packets for registrants can be put together. These often contain a program, a name badge, and sometimes tickets for activities. And it's time to finalize any of those last-minute exhibitor sales. Be sure to keep the IAOM office updated on all activities. Your main point of contact will be the Director of Meetings and Exhibitions. With just 10 days to go before the meeting, be sure that materials will be delivered to the venue. Finalize registrant packets and determine a method for on-site registration. Remember to find volunteers for every task involved during the conference, like registration desk and conference moderator. By now, you should have a list of golfers to share with your golf tournament planner. Let's review how the IAOM office supports your district. Coordinating your efforts with the IAOM office will be critical to your meeting's success. The Director of Meetings and Exhibitions will be your main point of contact. This individual is invaluable to your preparation efforts. The IAOM Office Coordinator would utilize registration forms you submit to create the online registration forms. Marketing via e-blasts will depend on the timing of information you send to the IAOM office. You will receive registration updates from this person. The Director of Professional Development is a valuable asset when it comes to sharing leads for educational presentations and product information. Reach out early to begin your planning. If you have other questions that don't seem to fall within the competence of the IAOM staff mentioned, feel free to contact IAOM's Executive Vice President, Melinda Ferris. She is especially helpful with bylaw and governance issues and can assist with finding solutions to whatever concerns you may have. Have more questions? The most important thing to know is that the IAOM headquarters office is there to support you and provide answers. We encourage you to call or email us at any time for help.